What's going on, trash cans? We are back for some untapped potential. Gonna be doing some of our sealed action. We have this beautiful, beautiful Premier Draft Edge of Eternities, and we're going to be doing this today. So, let us get right in on the action. So, Premier Draft, Edge of Eternities, we're going to keep playing until we have 3 match losses. Start draft. Let us see where we go. What is up, Shaker? How are you doing this evening? I hope you're having a fantastic, trash-tastic evening, my good sir. We are ready. How was your movie? Was it fulfilling? Was it glorious? All right, one more person. All right, what is this? Station flying. When the spacecraft hits, we put a creature card from hand onto the battlefield. That's pretty good. Gonna do this. I think we're gonna go with mono green something. Sledge class seed ship. Edge of Eternity is a fairly unique draft set as it has the spacecraft in it, so it makes it somewhat challenging to draft rather than standard here's your creatures, here's your spells, turn it sideways kind of action. A hitman with dementia. That sounds like the plot to Red 2 with Bruce Willis. I think I'm gonna go with this as a dual land. Red green Stompy. Okay. 2 damage to any target. Damage, if not, when left the battlefield this turn or warped. Control entries my opponent. If you do, put one counter on this creature. Reach, another creature blocks. Creature flying gets. Go with some protection against board wipes, board destruction. Not really sure if there is any. We don't know what our top pick's going to be in our next pack. It could completely alter what we're trying to do when it comes to the scheme of maneuver. Where are we at here? All right, 2, 2, 2, 1, and 1. Sometimes when you do this, there will be a person that just bottlenecks the entire thing. Attack, try to pay 2 if you do create a robot artifact creature that's tapped and attacking. You sacrifice token at the end of combat. Beginning of your answer, no, I've read the battle this turn. So I'll switch simple and count on this creature. Create a lander token. Skylander player gets 2 poison counters. Defender. 1 drop, 2/1 seems fairly decent. Yep, and there's our Chuffing Probate. That's a entertaining name to say the least. Snarkio. J. Rizzle. Some interesting names. Alright, there we go. Reach, landfall. Four damage. Well, that's hard. I don't have any big... I didn't really get a lot of creatures, so we're going to take that. See what round... Same bottleneck? Yep. Yeah, red-green Stompy is what I think we're going to go with here. Or just red-green aggro. Turn it sideways, hope for the best. We're waiting on Chuffing Probate as our bottleneck in this draft. We're waiting on. I wouldn't say it's hard to draft. I feel like it's fairly common sense. You pick a card, hope for the best. Not in our colors. Creatures enters, gain 2 life, warp 2, destroy target artifact or creature. That's right, you may discard a card if you draw 2 cards, sacrifice artifact, create a artifact creature. Yes, also true. But essentially, we chose it because we got this thing. And if you can crew it, you can cheaty face other creatures in. So it's kind of like the goal. We played. I was kind of gonna see how this goes. If we just scrub out, then 5 charge counters on target spacecraft planet you control. What was a charge counter? I don't know. It's in our colors, but I don't want it in the main. During your turn, the creature you control get +1/+0. It's a creature. Surveil 2 station. 2/2. It's hard. For now, we'll take that. So discard a card, draw 2. Filter for 2 at the beginning of your end step. If you control 2 or more tapped creatures, put 1 counter on this creature. It's sorcery, 2-drop, reach on this creature blocks. Okay. So this way, when we get the station out, it makes sense. Not in our colors. Is in our colors, but not very good. Is in our colors, go to the sideboard. Traditional draft, this is also in our colors. Card from your hand on the battlefield, when that permanent gains haste, this permanent leads to battlefield that deals damage equal to its mana. Oh, okay. Big stompy and it flings it at you. Seems alright. And where are we at? Okay, hasn't reached Mr. Probate yet. But we're going this way. I am happy they put a timer like on this, but okay. Serena enters, creature enters or dies, surveil 1, it's a 4/2. Being your end step, you control 2 more tap creatures, you may discard a card if you do, draw a card. Sacrifice another artifact or land, draw a card. It's a 1/2. Just kind of like looking for cheap interaction, get things out there. 1 more 1/1 counters on a creature you control. You may draw that many cards. Do this only once each turn. Doesn't seem bad actually. It's in our colors. Maybe we can start getting some 1/1 counter action. We do have the this, so and this. So it's not a bad combination. Really depends on how aggressive our opponents are. Whenever a non-token artifact control enters, create a colorless artifact named munitions. When this... Okay. Deal. Yeah, so I won't meet weapons manufacturing. A non-token artifact. Okay. I think we're kind of actually getting some, because that's an artifact. Artifact. This weapons manufacturing actually might come in pretty clutch. What is a Sky Warden? No. Haste Warp 2. Artifact creature. Okay. I'm gonna pick this one. Yeah, I'm gonna go with the haste. Rig for war, gains first strike and reach to the end turn. So 1/1 counter has an interaction with it. Artifact robot, whenever this creature enters the non-mana permanent at the battlefield this turn, or spell is whipped this turn, exile up to one target source card mana value to this. Copy, you may cast a copy without paying its mana cost. Okay. Say less. I don't think this deck is going to be very good, but we're going to see how this goes. It's going much faster this round. Maybe he just lagged out in the first round. It's possible. This is what we got so far. 18 out of 14, so 17 out of 14. Probably going to go to 23. I'll take another one of these. Might actually have to, I want something big and green. That is the goal for this next. Something with flash. I don't like it. Take that. Hate drafting in this game, though, doesn't do anything like it would in a normal pod, personally. No discount the damage to the player. The player gets 2 poison counters. Seems alright. Tap that permanent consistently in a turn. If it's a spacecraft, put 10 charge counters on it. If you do, remove 10 charge counters from it. Okay. What's up, Plains? Affinity for slivers. Stirring Wildwood. Oh, this has nothing for us. Plasma Bowl. I'm going to take this just because I'm going to hate draft slivers. Station, red, white, white. Ward 2, power cost equal to the number of lands you control. Big green and Stompy. Attach it. Hate draft. Okay. If one or more counters we put. Okay, so we have loading zone and right now we have a seems alright actually. Where X is the number of differently named lands you control. Get behind that. That's fair. Sammy's Curiosity. I don't really want to this. Take another Slag Drill though. Kind of over what we wanted to. We're gonna have to trim a couple things down. Alright, we're on Thoth. And we're bottlenecked. Awesome. Alright, well, while we're doing this, we know we're going to get the lands. Pack 3, pick 7. Okay. Pretty sure we saw everything that we're going to get. Drop a Tenderfoot. Has interaction. What is this? Sliver Overlord? Why was this? I guess nobody wants to play that. I kind of don't want to play that either. I'm gonna take that though. What does a Stormcloud wear under his raincoat? I have no idea. Thunderwear. It's kind of funny. Don't want that. Don't want that. Gain 2 life, create a lander token. So it does help with mana curve, but I'm not like overly obsessed with that. I thought he took a Plasma Bolt already, did I not? I guess not. Still all are in colors. Oh yeah? What you got? I think we, in standard, in this draft format, we'll actually have to play 3 games. Alright, let's see what we can do here. Okay, 44 out of 4. So we have 16, 17 lands. Landfall, terminal velocity. So those are our 2 big things, 3 big things. Got loading zone. Seed ship. I actually think seed ship isn't going to be everything that I wanted it to be. That's flying as a 4/5 though. Drill too deep. Slag drill. Sammy's curiosity. Pitch that. Harvey and Harrier. It's 2/1. Plasma bolts. That. During my turn, other creatures, and then I can warp. So kind of like hyper aggressive. Usually that's just not my opponent at the battlefield. So that's on turn 4. Turn 4. 4/5, 5/5. Lands. Should be pretty helpful. This is the one I really don't like either. So we're down 2. What do you call a pig that does karate? What do you call a pig that does karate, Planes? Alright, one more. Systems override, steal something, and then hit them with it. Protect my stuff. Drill too deep. Put charge counters, destroy target artifact. Cycle. I go this, and I'm gonna pitch. So 16 lands. We're gonna see how this goes. Pork chop. That's funny. Alright. I think this deck's gonna be really good. If this deck just blows, then we'll just go back to we'll just go back to constructed. Won't waste y'all's time. Alright. Weapons manufacturing. Okay, we'll keep. Enter tapped. Gain 2 life. What's this thing? That from draw card. Okay, so gain 3 life and it's indestructible. Fair enough. Okay. Alright. I'm gonna do this. Roving actuator. Don't have an instrument sorcerer, so it doesn't matter. But I'll play this. A6 destroy. I'll see what's happening if you attack with the spacecraft this turn. Okay. Guess for its normal cost actually. Oh, I should have done this because then it would have created a token. I should know if I have a way to sacrifice a token, to be honest with you. Guess we could have done that differently. Okay. It's actually not the worst thing for us. Turn sideways, I guess. Alright. Okay. I would like to Attack. So he didn't block. Play another roving actuator. And then I will warp this with haste. Doesn't matter to me. So I'll warp this. Interesting. 4, 8, 12. But he's still dead, right? One counter gains indestructible initially end of turn. Yeah, because you have. I'm dealing 12 to you. Very confused why he thought that was a smart play, but okay. Alright, I mean, I guess the deck isn't that bad. Game 2, I'm just gonna punch right into it. We did pay with gold coin, 10k. We were gonna try to play it earlier and kind of like test run this so we had more experience with it, and then the game was having matchmaking issues, so here we are. Because we're in too deep and we're starting to see blood on my hands. Come on, show me potato salad. Excuse me. Excuse me. We have a 1-drop. Huh. Oh, I do have another sacrifice artifact or land. That's really convenient, actually. Ah ha ha ha. I has a 2-1. I think the right choice, though, is it comes in tapped. This. Back to that. Spell can't be countered. No problems. Okay. I would like to. That's hard. So warp this. Then play roving actuator next turn. Actually, I think I just do this. Okay, so I'm gonna do that, and then play roving actuator. Try it that way. These are all artifacts, manage to or less. So leave the battlefield. Okay. Actually, not the worst thing for me. I can play this first because I can Plasma Bolt, I can Warp, and then Plasma Bolt again. And not have to pay its mana cost. Oh, we're just straight killing things now. That's unfortunate. Okay. I'm just going to hardcast this. Just wondering, like, what else you're playing. What does this thing do? Each creature with one counter on it has trample. Pretty good. Okay. Okay. Now block. It's fine. 0-1 cost. Okay. It's fine. I'll play this, and then I'll warp Plasma Bolt. What the hell is this thing? Okay. 4/5. Do this. Oh, that sorcery speed. I'm really glad I read that card after I used it. Definitely thought that was an instant speed. Yeah, big oop to there. Okay. It's fine. Pretty good for sealed, not gonna lie. I mean, it is mana too. Yep. Yep. I think I save this until the end. Be tragic if you had another 1/1 counter thing. Okay, short card artifact, surveil. That's something. Okay. What'd you do? Bin that? That's a land. You sure did. Okay, I'm gonna play this first. Reason being is because I can Roving Actuator and Mechan. And I can then play this. Okay, so he's gonna chomp the I guess it doesn't matter. It's double strike. Well, that's something. Should have read that card before. I just haphazardly swung in with my creature thing. I'm trying to see what else I got left. Yeah, the Plasma Bolt, the interaction between the Raving Actuator and that. So he taps this and doubles the power and then swings with like triple strike. Okay. That's something. We're not totally screwed here. Oh, we're definitely not totally screwed. awesome for us. Landing zone. Maybe I should have saved it to warp in case I needed to remove something. Alright, no, we got there. I mean, it's working. It's functionally working. That's something. It's functionally working for sure. Alright, let's see what we got. Now, Azus freeze. Fair enough. Alright. We literally have all of our bigger stuff. I'm gonna mulligan this. This is better. I'm gonna keep 6. Actually gonna bin this. So I kept Drill too deep just because artifacts seem so prevalent early on. I got this. I'm not gonna cast Landing Zone right now. Okay. Show me potato salad. What do we got? Looks like Knight. This is green white. Okay. It's kind of like loading up here and hoping I don't die in the process. That's an autocrat spacecraft. I just need a creature, actually. Yeah, I might just get outpaced here because we don't have anything to do. Yep. Yeah, it's just good synergy too. I'm gonna do this. I need a creature. I mean, that's something. It's something I can protect it, so... Oh, this is really great synergy. It's doing really well. I'm gonna just come from behind here. I thought it said fight. Let's do this. Okay, we're not totally screwed there. Kill that guy. Okay, gain control. Okay. This is hard. Don't really know what to do. I need something to leave the battlefield, but I don't have anything to leave the battlefield. Could have done this up backwards. It really matters, honestly. I guess No, it wouldn't have mattered. Okay, I'm just gonna do this. I'm gonna have to hope I'm not dead here. I mean, he can slam this and make his thing better. Getting a land. The lander token seems good. 5. Death touch. I mean, I physically have to block here, so I'm screwed either way. Okay. Oh, he's dead. Alright. One loss, or 2-1. Be ambitious. Okay. This is fine. Yeah, this is fine. This is fine. Come on, opponent. Let's do it. Do it. After this game, we'll go. If we win, we'll go to some ranked play. If it's a loss, then we'll see if we scrub out or if we keep going. Awesome. I play red, you play green. Oh, mirror match. Oh no. Okay. No, that's the wrong thing. Okay. Alright, well, I'm done. I don't know why I did that. I do not know why I did that. That was stupid. That's pretty good. Should have read the card. RTFC. Bro. Yeah, I'll just swing in for 3, I guess. Because what I'll do is lands. I think it's 3 colors. Yeah. Some pretty good synergy right there. Pretty good. Yeah, I think we're about to get Molly 1. I thought lander tokens put it into your hand, not on the battlefield. That makes it infinitely better, especially for a sealed game. Oh, we are not smart. We should have definitely focused on the landers. Oh well. Hindsight's 2020. Yes, sir. Alright, we're gonna go play some we're just gonna chalk that up to a loss. Let's go play some historic ranked. That was terrible. Alright, so last week we were playing, and we don't want to do this. Last week we were playing, and
this one is called
ranked, historic, best of 3. We were playing green, red Eldrazi. That's not what this is. I did make some changes to it. Yeah, no, we're just gonna chalk that up to a loss. So we added Stone Rain, Talisman of Impulse, Utopia Sprawl, Ignoble Hierarch. For the most part, it's been running fairly decent. Some inconsistencies in comparison with the Malevolent Night Guard or whatever that essentially like puts things in your graveyard. So we're gonna run it and see how we do with it like this. We have been playtesting it throughout the week, but kind of do like a we'll do this, and then if it doesn't seem to work, we'll try the Malevolent and see if that is what the deck is missing. Cause I'm in too deep and I'm starting to see. I also didn't put cards in my sideboard. Oh, I guess I'm playing Maze's End this game, and I apologize greatly. Okay. Change of plans. We'll keep. Essentially, we cheaty face until we win the game. That is my fault. Alright, Guildgate tap, Thrawn, green, explore, Boulder's Gates. Second land. That's not good for us. That's really good for us. This, green, explore, auto pay. That, this. This is really good because once Boulder's Gate has 2 or more lands, it'll tap for any color land. So that'll give us a 2 white for this, and then we can actually plan our Genesis on their turn. And we have the board wipe, so if the board does get out of hand, we can just go boom. So it's just really hard for us to deal with early game. And they have a kind of like a cheaty face counterspell that kind of makes things difficult. Okay, so I need to play this turn, gain 3 life. Okay, and I will pass. I will end step. Do this now that he's tapped out. I will put Guildgate that down. So then I'll do Gate of the Manorborn, Planar again. Yep. Double Spellbomb. Interesting. Another Boulder's Gate is not what we wanted. That's fine. So he has up Counterspell Magic, so I'm not gonna just run out Farewell into that. Farewell is the key to like us winning game 1. Because oh, that's really hard. Alright, we'll bait with Prime Time. And we have another gate, so we can, I mean, hopefully he doesn't have 2 counter spells, but we don't really have a choice in the matter. Yeah, Thought Monitor and Thoughtcast make this deck really good. Ornithopter. What I might try to do is bait with Gates Ablaze to board wipe if he counterspells, slam Prime Time, and hope not to die. Cameo, yep.
Perhaps there are more useful texts down on the surface.
What he might be doing is keeping this up to put Aether Spellbomb back in his hand, or to put Tameo back in his hand so he doesn't lose it. Which I understand. But we don't know if he's got Metallic Rebuke, which is troublesome to say the least. So you don't have many options. You can bounce one of these 2. Or we just take it to the face. Okay, so you do have a counter spell. Okay. Oh wow, it doesn't matter. I can't cast it. That was a waste. I was trying to double cast the spell and I just didn't have the mana. That's upsetting. Maybe he'll overextend. Or I might have to actually bait with prime time here. He doesn't have a way to counteract the triggers, so I can at least go get Maze's End and start doing that. And accruing value. But we'll have to see. You're not playing a very difficult deck that's thought intensive. Yes, I understand that you have that. Yes. The question is, will you protect it again? Show me Metallic Rebuke. Ah, clever. That is clever. I didn't think about that. Very smart, sir. Very smart. Showed me. Hey, look at Emery. That he's definitely going to protect. Smack him for 6. You gonna create something? I was gonna create something. Prime time? There's the Metallic Rebuke I knew you had. Makes sense. Alright. Well, here's where it comes down to whether we die or not. We knew he had the Rebuke. Yep. So chump block down Cannoneer and hope not to die. That's the goal right now. Okay. Alright, so you have to have drawn 2 Metallic Rebukes in the top 20 cards. And I can pay for it. So you have to have 2 of them. Or that. That works too. Good game. Didn't expect to sink into stupor. Well, damn. This for and I will take out 1, 2, 3, 4. Shit. This. That's smart. Bring that in. Alright, try that out. Totally meant to play Eldrazi. That's my fault. Wasn't expecting this sink into stupor play. And now we just get to wait. Let me see you wait. Alright, let's do this. Got horns. Like old Bolas. First, this is a arguably better hand. Not as aggressive as I would like, but have some board wipes. So Dimir, Mazes. Oh, that's rough. Dimir, Boulder. Put Dimir down for now. I don't really know what to do. That's a thing. also a thing. So, Plaza into Circus route is going to be ideal. I forgot I played this.
I will seize my new future. Just what I
Uh-huh. Yep. Are you gonna try to go off this turn?
obeys me here.
Very confused. Why? I mean, I think I had to there.
This technology is
We have triple Emeries. Naturally drew 3 Emeries in the top. Guess it kind of logically makes sense. Top 24 cards.
I am power.
Alright, show me counterspell. What are we counting? Either you have it or you don't. It's a very simple concept. You either drew the Metallic Rebuke or you didn't. No reason you should be looking at your graveyard. You have 3 mana up. Just cast the Metallic Rebuke, please. Thank you. Okay. See how easy that was? Good lord. Yep.
Mana still obeys me here. Every piece grants me power.
Interesting dynamic.
In charge here.
Okay.
This technology is advanced, but exploitable.
The real question is, did you draw another Metallic Rebuke? That's where I would... Don't have enough to... Just play the counterspell, sir. Go. Here we go. Alright, now we're going to play Eldrazi. I am very sorry about that. That was terrible. There we go. What do we have now? So we're either going to play against the mirror match or some form of blue. What I've noticed. There's a good chance whenever you're playing Arena that you're going to play against your worst matchup more times than not. I don't know if anybody's realized that or not. J Slay 444. That's an awesome name. This is a good hand. Opponent goes first. So we'll go Cavern into Ignoble into Labyrinth plus Null Drifter. So we're looking at a turn 3 Myco Spawn. Ideally, turn 3 Myco Spawn. this goblin, this, and then I'll play Labyrinth and do Kozilek's Command. Oh, okay, we just scoop. Here's the hard part. We don't know what we're playing against. I kind of have an idea, so I'm going to sideboard like I normally would. Do this. Sounds good, Shaker. Get some sleep, bro. Much loves. Sideboard like I normally do. See how this goes. I like how it gives you little tidbits of magic lore. Religious group, we believe that the chosen ones in the next eternity, they often seek out and instigate super voids in an attempt to witness the perfect form of nothingness. Spicy. It's kind of dark and depressing. Alright. We saw one land, we saw Blood Crypt tapped. So we boarded in like we normally would. We're gonna keep this. Submit. Gonna see how this goes. Why was that tapped? Now we just hope that he doesn't kill our Utopia Sprawl. Okay. That is the thing. Do this. Do that. 2/4. Eldrazi Temple, Myco Spawn. And he got the bombardment. That is amazing. I love it. This. Myco Spawn. Exile. I would like to bring out the temple, please. So this will allow me to do is... Wow. Yep, that's a thing. We're going to get rid of bombardment next turn, so we're not totally screwed. This is like the ideal interaction where you naturally just will be on curve. I will say Eldrazi, do this. We're going to start with this to get rid of bombardment, and then we're going to play Sire, First Strike Vigilance, tapped Stomping Ground. Wow, we are just killing it here. And another Amped Raptor. Wow, we are just absolutely killing it. But no target. Okay. Well, really, what we have to fade is another Static Prison. Because that goes us. We can fade a Static Prison, we'll be fine. Oh, because you want to. You don't want the life gain. Makes sense. So you're gonna pay the 7 life to kill it. Yep. Real question is, do you attack? Then you have to hope I don't get anything. Like this. It just turns you out of the game. That was the absolute best draw we could have gotten there. Yep, that's a thing. I think I'm gonna save Kozilek's command. It could be hyper aggressive and scry, but I'm just gonna save it because right now when I cast it, I can still trigger. I would like to. Don't want that, 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 don't want that. I'm gonna do that differently. I killed myself. That's hot. Should have read the card. Messed that up, meant to put them in a different order. Alright. Keep. Look for. Yes. Kept this because I have double Kozilek's return, so I can instant speed kill stuff. Yep. Ooh, that's hard. Go like that. So now I just have to fade a Goblin Bombardment. Rights. Nope, Phyrexian Tower. Yeah, we're good at this. That's crazy. So we can't play Static Prison. Now I just need to draw something halfway decent. It's kind of halfway decent. Two, 4, 5, 7, 8. So damn it. I messed that up. I meant to put that back in my hand. I set up early. Two, 4, 5, 6, 7. I just did it. A fantastic draw. Absolutely fantastic draw. Come on, fabricate. Come on. Madden, very upsetting. Come on. Not asking too much. Chalice on 2 against this deck would be ideal, to be honest with you. But we put it on 1. So, beggars can't be choosers. I might use this. Either we timed out or we just scooped and we're going to let the game scoop for us. There we are. Triggers. Not having another source of mana, massive. Tapped. Kill another one of the lands. Then have Myco spawn, kill off the other one. I can't even play Utopia Sprawl. Red, green, Eldrazi, Ponza. Just doing this to add insult to injury. I mean, you could just scoop. Thank you. So for the most part, it worked out well there. Hey. It works. Alright, fine. We'll play Let's Not Have Fun. This is called Let's Not Have Fun. Playing against the same deck we just played against. Yep. This isn't actually not bad here. No, we are not playing against green-white. And you got an Esper Sentinel. That is spectacular. God, you can't make this up. We will Inquisition again. We will not Inquisition again, actually. What we are going to do is this. Inquisition. Take that. Yes. Okay. So you drew Shrouded, whatever. Yep.
Enough with the mysteries.
Sacrifices must be made.
Alright, did we naturally draw out of this situation? We did. That is amazing. Do this. Gonna do this.
I'm tired of your secret.
Do that. Do light pause? Nope. Okay. Alright. So we know we're playing against. The question is, what do we want to do about it? Most interaction the best, so we'll take out 2 Sign and Blood, we'll run it like that. So this is called Magic the Gathering Arena. It is free. It is a free-to-play game. Magic the Gathering, there's 2 versions online. This is the actual free version. You can put real money into it, but this is completely free. That is terrible for us. I think we just lose here. But yes, this is Magic the Gathering Arena. Double Esper Sentinel. That is terrible for me. Okay. We'll do this. Spirit Dancer. Yep. I'll jump one of these down. It's fine. It's actually perfect because then I'll go like this. And you play Shrouded. Guard Mages, yep. And I scoop. No. So the difference between Arena and normal Magic the Gathering is that statistically you are going to have things happen that don't normally happen or would be like a very consistent anomaly if they did happen. So what do I mean by that? In this game, the best people average like a 54% win ratio. Versus like how you can play in real life. Magic the Gathering itself is quite simple. So, like Pokemon, your mana is your energy, and so you essentially tap your mana to cast spells and do things like that. And then your life total's 20. The other ways you can die is like through poison counters and everything else like that. The fact that it can get self-protection is insanity. I did not know that. Okay. Play our little Tiny Leaders game. It's a land. It's a land. Oh, you just draw lands. Oh, I will do light pulse. Back again. He can protect it at this point, and there's nothing I can do. I've been playing Magic for a long time, so the way I equate Magic, it's a lot like playing chess. Magic to me is playing chess. You can earn free coins by doing challenges every day. You can accrue the coins, and then you can come in here and you can buy packs. I didn't buy any packs, like I just earned these throughout doing this, and then every time you open packs, you get wild cards. Wild cards let you get cards. Yeah, it's just not as simple as Hearthstone. So like you can open all these packs. These will all go into my like collection, and then you can build decks with them. There are different cards that you can use for different sets. There's different formats. I prefer historic ranked versus other sets or other formats like standard or tiny leaders or stuff like that. But the reason I prefer this game mode is actually because it reminds me of modern the most. And then like you have timeless ranked, which is more modern-esque than what we're playing now. That makes sense or not? You can pay money to get more packs more quickly, but the entirety of like the arena actually teaches you how to play the game, how to use it on your phone. You can link your account, so if you have like a computer or iPad, you can have the same account on all of them and play that. And then the format, like in the beginning of this video, we started playing was sealed, so we played a draft. Hearthstone was quite simple as well, in my opinion, anyways. Okay, this will be fun. I have no idea what I'm playing against. Now, the whole purpose of this deck is turn sideways. Yeah. Can't block, can't be blocked. Okay, so we're playing against ninjas. Do this. Yeah, Magic has like timing things and a lot of cool cards. In the overall concept, it has it's very easy. It just takes a little bit of patience to get used to it. Takes a little bit to get used to. Alright, we win next turn. Unless he plays counterspell. Yep, it's fine. Yep.
If you need me, I'll be in the library.
Now you either have to assume... Okay. You have to assume that I don't have anything to kill you. So I'm not going to run a Tarkus command out there because he doesn't know we play it. I will... He can't block. They don't have trample, but it will kill his people. This is the only way that I can guarantee to win without having to deploy Tarkus command. So I push through 4. Yeah, so ninjutsu is an older format that they just brought back. I'm just waiting for us to get like the God Hand. Just burning tree, burning tree, burning tree, burning tree. Done. See how this goes. Stromkirk Noble. Darkslick Thoughtseize. Change one. Makes sense. Play this. So with 3 cost things in the deck, we run a risk with that. That is an interesting dynamic. Also interesting.
This is an interesting story.
Oh yeah, I was stationed there twice. I was there 2015 to 2018, and then I went back in 2021. Appreciate you, Mel. Yep.
Don't be jealous.
Small
of my
world.
talent. Looks like I gotta fight my way out of this one. Take a break, will ya?
Yeah, so we lived in Terra Terrace too, last time we were there. It's funny. What unit was your family in? Just curious, if you know or not.
My eyes are as sharp as my sword.
Be crazy if we're in the same unit.
If you need me, I'll be in the library.
Mm. Yeah, I don't think we win this game. They have a 4-4. I think I just turn things sideways here and hope for the best. Go down 2 Shapers, go up 2 Ancient Grudges, run that out. Get a Burning Tree, yeah, this will be fine. So I think I'm going to actually... That's funny. Damn, I was talking to you. I forgot to play something. That's funny. You wouldn't happen to remember her husband's last name, do you? Oh, I would definitely remember that name, and I don't remember that name. That is a name I would remember. Went to a blue-black control, apparently. Okay. Okay, makes sense. Haven't been to Fort Meade, but familiar with the place. been to South Korea myself. Was there in 2020. 2019, 2020. Beautiful place, beautiful country. A lot of historical relevance to us actually, which isn't surprising if you know history, but is surprising in its own manner. So we stayed at South Korea, a small little spot called Pyeongchang, and then another spot called Camp Rodriguez. Since we were not permanent party, we didn't rate to stay anywhere else, and then we ended up on was that Camp Mujuk. And that's where we good game served, by the way. Yeah. And then we'll do Hadouken just for S&Gs. Yeah, we were on so Camp Rodriguez, and then because everything with COVID happened, we ended up yeah. Yeah. Well, the idea behind that is in order to help like establish a safety net for the country, but the Pyeongchang is actually a ski slope that we go and send people there to do training. It's a pretty cool place. Cold as all get out. But yeah. So last stream that we did Magic, we had a lot more traction than what we have today. But we did we are tired and we're gonna call it there. Actually, what is this? Boy. Vault rewards? Okay. We are gonna call it there for the evening. I do appreciate everybody that stopped in. Tomorrow we will hopefully have an answer to it. We may or may not have bought something and now have to try to get it fixed. But yeah, we'll talk more aces for sure. But have a great night, dude. Have a great night to everybody else that's out there. And we'll check you guys tomorrow night, 8:30. Deuces, y'all.